Hello, everyone. Roger Kern here at rogersactingtips.com. Welcome. It's good to see you. I am continuing ongoing dialogue with many students, former students, students who have gone on to become professional actors, and colleagues as well. Many people have many questions about the craft of acting, about how to develop their skills, and about the actual business itself. And I'm very glad to receive emails and to receive questions. And when I get them, I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. Many of them I am able to answer completely. Other things I will find out. I have many contacts with people in the industry, and I'm happy to share them as a resource to find knowledge and information for you as well. So feel free to contact me at rogersactingtips@gmail.com. Just send me an email, rogerkern at rogersactingtips@gmail.com, and I will be happy to help you out if I can. This question today that I thought was very interesting and should be shared with you was a question that came from a young lady who is an aspiring actress, and she was asking about resumes. She was asking specifically about the special skills section of a resume. And that's kind of an interesting thing because a lot of times people will pad their resume a little bit by saying that they can do some things that they maybe have only done once or twice, and they're really not a special skill of theirs. It's just something they've done. So it's kind of important that you be pretty honest and pretty accurate with yourself, because particularly in the commercial world, often they all of a sudden need a casting call. They need 20 people who can ski, or 20 people who can ride horseback, or 30 people who to roller skate or roller blade or surf. And if you come in and look right for the part and you say you can do these things and you get out to shoot and they find out that you're really not very good, it's not one of your special skills, chances are they will not be very happy with you. So make sure that you are skilled at the things you say you have special skills at. And this was not this girl's problem. She was actually very frank and very honest about not having special skills in terms of athletic abilities and activities. Her one special skill that was that she was fluent in a foreign language. She speaks English very well, and she is fluent in a foreign language. And that was the list of her special skills, and she was hesitant to even list that. And I want to say, au contraire, that is a very unique special skill, and you need to make sure that the casting director knows that. Casting directors really do look at the special skills category, especially in commercial acting, because often, like I said, they need a very specific activity as a background, or maybe the principal photography. So you have to be able to do the things you say you can do. Now, specifically to her question, I want to say that it's a wonderful special skill to be able to be fluent in a foreign language. So yes, list that as a special skill. However, now let's maximize that. Can you do, let's say, Spanish? If the Spanish was your foreign language that you can speak very well, or French, or German, whatever language. That's why I'm not saying what hers was, because I want you to all understand that this goes for everybody. If you can speak a foreign language, can you speak English with a good French accent, or a good Spanish accent, or a good German accent? And can you speak English without the accent so you sound American? In other words, can you do a good American accent? Someone who comes to mind right now, is very popular on television right now, is Simon Baker, who is the star on The Mentalist. I don't know if you've ever seen him in an interview. However, he has quite an accent. He has his Australian accent when he's just relaxed and casual. But when he's acting on screen in The Mentalist, he sounds like he's from the Bay Area up in San Francisco, just like anybody else. If you can do that, if you can speak Spanish fluently, speak English fluently, can you do English with a Spanish accent or a Latin accent? And can you do English with an American accent? So there's 4 special skills you have. You see my drift? Get my drift? You see what the point I'm making here? It's very important that you be very specific about these things, because someone who speaks Spanish fluently, that may be their first language. And English here in the United States may be their second language, and they speak with a heavy foreign accent, whether it be Hungarian, German, Spanish, French, Italian. They may have an accent, and it's important that you put that in your special skills, that you speak Italian fluently, but you speak English with a heavy Italian accent, and you can't speak English with an American accent, at least not yet. You're still working on it. So in answering her question, it is fine that you don't have athletic skills, that you're not oriented athletically in a way to have a lot of prowess to where you play racquetball, tennis, roller skate, and ski. It's okay as long as you're being honest about that. I suggest that you go out and get some of those skills so you can add them to your list. There's nothing wrong with growing your list as you grow as an actor. However, that kind of skill, if you are really fluent in a foreign language, and you grew up here and you have a really good American accent and sound like the girl next door or the boy next door, and you can do American English with a thick accent or a very authentic accent of your foreign language, that's extremely useful, because you really have 4 languages. You have English with your foreign accent, you have your foreign language, and you also have the foreign language fluently, as if you were a native from another country. So really think about that. Those are special skills. So don't be afraid to enumerate the various accents you can do. This speaks to the point of my new course, the Acting Formula 101, that you can find at rogersactingtips.com. I have recently interviewed a Hollywood director here in town, Paul Ventura, a long-time friend and colleague who is very well versed and has been an established casting director here for many years. We talked at length about 2 different topics. 1, how to get an agent. 2, what casting directors look for. In both of those videos, both of those interviews, Paul addresses resumes. So it's important maybe for you to take a look at these things. They are available for you to get online at my website. Also, if you have questions like this, feel free to ask me. Email me, rogersactingtips@gmail.com. Send it to me, Roger Kern, and I will get it and I will address your questions. Until the next time, I look forward to seeing you soon.